Every habit has a certain return on investment on whether if it's good or whether it's absolutely pointless. Now, in terms of masculinity, a lot of you guys are doing habits that are good for maybe something else, but it's not really beneficial when you look at it from a testosterone masculinity perspective. And in this video, I'm going to go over the 3 things that are most important from turning boys into men, for becoming more masculine, for increasing your testosterone levels, and all of the good stuff. And if you follow these 3 habits, then you're gonna see yourself becoming more masculine, more competent, and more strong. It's a matter of you putting in the hard work and doing it consistently. And before I start the video, I want to say that I have a full course on how to optimize your testosterone levels to get it to elite natural levels. Go check out the link in the description. Now, certain habits that we do as men or as young men have a certain ROI to them, which means return on investment. So some habits that you do, even though they may be useful in other aspects of life, for your masculinity and testosterone specifically, it's not really that important. Now in this video, I'm going to explain the 3 things that basically turn boys into men. And before I start the video, I want to give like a quick warning, because a lot of you guys might say, oh, you're only 16, why are you giving out this advice? While that is partly true, I will agree. Despite that, the transformation I have made from, let's say, 14 to 16 have been very significant. And even ever since I started my channel, and before I started this channel, I still made significant progress. Everything relating to masculinity. So I just want to give some advice to you guys, or to people who can't really seem to make much progress, but they want to, right? They have that ambition. That's what this video is for. Because as a man, leveling up, increasing your testosterone is super important. Imagine the version of you right now in 10 years. If you don't follow any of this, if you stop this self-improvement journey, if you stop maximizing your testosterone levels, imagine the place that you'll be. You're probably working a 9 to 5 corporate job, right? You don't go to the gym, you don't exercise. On the weekends, you eat snack out, eat KFC or takeaway with your wife. You have maybe 1 or 2 kids if you're lucky. And the best thing that you're looking forward to is that Friday night when you could watch Netflix with your family, or you could go out to drink in the pub with your 6 hours of sleep per night, waking up early in the morning. What I've described to you right now, if that's what you want, if you're thinking, you know what, I don't mind that, then there's no problem with you. But you're watching the wrong video. Get off this video. You could watch your, I don't know what you would want to watch, maybe Netflix or whatever, YouTube, brain rot content. But this is not what this channel is for. If I explain this to you and you felt this certain anger, not necessarily anger, but kind of duty, that no, I can't be like this, like this is not my life, this is not where it's gonna end. If you have ambitions that are far greater than that, then this video is for you. And I'm going to use the 3 things that have personally helped me level up. For other people it might be a bit different, but this was my journey. Number 1, I would argue, out of everything that I'm going to mention in this video, this is the most important. And I often don't talk about this enough, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I just did it yesterday. And that is doing a martial art. Doing a martial art and sparring. I don't mean, let's say you go to recreational boxing classes where you hit the bag and listen to music. No, I mean going to a martial art, getting hit in the face. When you do that, a few things happen. First of all, your testosterone goes up from the competition, right? So it could be a part of your testosterone boosting process. That's 1. Number 2, it's very pressure heavy. You have to be very stress tolerant for a guy to be attacking you full force, and you able to handle it, defend it without panicking and punching back or kicking back or whatever you do. So it requires extreme stress tolerance, it requires high levels of testosterone, and it requires you to be disciplined. Doing a martial art is not easy. Same thing as going to the gym is not easy, except the fact that you're doing the thing, you're showing up, you're working your muscles, you're growing your body, but you're also desensitizing yourself to fear. You're becoming extremely fearless every single time you step in that ring. So I'm not gonna talk for 10 minutes on what martial art you should pick. That should be your own choice. But I recommend everyone start with boxing. Because sure, there's the grappling martial arts like wrestling, which I'm going to do very soon as well. But the thing is, even though wrestling will get you very strong, very tough, and all of that, I believe you would have more of unshakable confidence if you learn a striking art. You'll be way more fearless. You could start even like Muay Thai if you want, kickboxing. But for me, because I live in London as well, there's a shit ton of boxing gyms. I just turn up, and then we get to work. So even if you don't follow anything else in this video, doing a martial art on its own, without doing anything else, nothing else I said in this video, so you watch this, you take action and you get out, that by itself will make insane, crazy progress. You know how people say 2 birds in 1 stone? You're doing like a 5 birds in 1 stone. Muscles are growing, right? You're gonna get better sleep because you're super tired, more competitive, more social, more fearless. And let's not forget the most obvious benefits of doing martial arts, and especially striking. Especially where I live in London, I don't know about you, it's incredibly dangerous outside. There's fucking kids running around with knives, stabbing each other because they think it's cool. There's random nitties on the road who are just looking at you and you don't know what they're gonna do. If you have a striking art in your head, like, yes, I could punch this guy up or I could kick his head off, then you're gonna be way more confident and you're able to defend yourself. Imagine those scenarios actually come up. Imagine you're walking down the road with your mum or with your wife one day, and then they just start getting harassed by some random guy. What are you gonna do if you don't know how to fight? Your big biceps is not gonna save you on this one. It might help with the girls, but it's very different on the street. So that's why it's the most important for masculinity, because masculinity is about protection. Number 2, and this one is less competition heavy, as actually no competition. All you have to do is eat a clean diet. Because eating a clean diet will help clear out brain fog, which will help you make more money down the line. It will increase your testosterone levels, will make you more masculine. It will boost muscle growth. It will boost fat loss. It will make you more confident indirectly because you feel good, your dopamine stable, your testosterone's high. Eating a clean diet actually helps many things. I'm not going to get in detail with this. I have so much videos on how to boost your testosterone and the diet aspect, so go watch that. And I wouldn't mention this if I made this video, let's say 50 years ago, because more or less people were eating a semi-clean diet. Even though they had problems with the diet, it was nowhere near as bad as now. The reason why I say diet is because nearly everyone watching this video has a shit diet. Eats all of those processed foods that you see on the street, on the internet, KFC, McDonald's, all the fast food, right? On top of that, they'll eat some junk food like crisps and shit, sweets, sugary beverages, all of that shit. And that's terrible for your health, for your testosterone, even for your confidence, for everything. That's why healthy eating makes it on the list. Now, number 3, and this is a more general, broad term, is follow the testosterone boosting commandments, right? Get your testosterone levels as high as possible, especially if you're watching this video and you're young. Because if you're young, you're still in puberty. Even if you're in late puberty, you're still in puberty. And when you're in puberty with high androgenic activity, then a lot of the effects of testosterone won't actually work if you are an adult. But when you're a teenager or haven't finished puberty with high testosterone, testosterone will have magical effects on your body and your mind that can't happen from when you're an adult. Let me give you some examples. Greater muscle potential. Your bones will grow, as in your clavicles, let's say, your rib cage, your height, masculinization of the face, your brow ridge will grow, your jawline will grow, everything else will grow in a good way. You have more permanent mental effects. If you had high test during a certain period in puberty, then when you have a high test as an adult, it will be easier to get back into that state. Whereas if you had low test throughout your whole life and then you got high test randomly at 22, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to build up. And that's been the 3 things. Before I end the video, I want to say that I have a full course on how to optimize your testosterone levels to get it to elite levels. Go check out the link in the description if you're interested. If not, just go watch my other videos, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. That's been Team TMS, Testosterone Muscle Strength.